Good morning. I'm rushing into the room last second. Sorry, I'm a minute late. I had to run upstairs and get something. All right. Let's get this going so that I can see comments as you hop on. Say good morning. Tell me what's going on in your world. It's been a while since I've seen you. There we go. All right, we're up and running. Cheers to Bailey's and tea. So, we need to address the fact that Sale-A-Bration ends on Thursday. Good morning, Glenda. So we're going to, all this month it was to be a feature of all the Sale-A-Bration products. And because I'm a little behind schedule, in that I missed you for 2 weeks, we got lots of catching up to do. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to announce the winner from February 3rd, which is the last time I was live with you, and the cute little card that we made. So I did a random draw of everybody from YouTube, from Facebook, from any comments. I posted this card again after into like my albums, and Glenda, who happened to just jump on, you're the winner of this card, so I will get it in the mail to you. Congrats. It's such a cute card. So yeah, Sale-A-Bration, where you can earn extra things for every $60 or $120. They're cumulative. I can't even say that word. You can add them together, and then you can get bigger options. And then they added, I guess a couple weeks ago now, they added some extra items to it, so there's even more that you can shop from. Mainly things out of the main catalog, but there's still good things as well. So let's not chitty chat with you looking at me for too long here. We'll jump over to my desktop, and then we'll get started on the card. Yeah, you did win, Glenda. Just random. It's a random draw. I put everybody in a wheel, and your name got drawn this time, so congrats. Hopefully, I don't know if Holly's on this morning. I haven't seen her comment yet, but hers went out last week, and hopefully she received it. And then Lynn as well was the week before. She's on holidays, I know, so she probably won't comment till she gets home. But let's flip you around to my desktop. If you get dizzy, look away for 2 seconds while I snap you in, and we'll get started. All right? Hopefully my desktop is clean. Hang on, I need to slide you over just a smidge. There we go, that looks okay. We'll see what we look like on there. It looks very short. It's like my desk shrunk or something. Does anyone have that problem? Oh, you are there. Hi, Holly. Good, you got it. I'm glad. All right. So, if you have a catalog, you can quickly grab it and you can follow along. But I'm just going to flip very quickly and show you some samples as well as we look at the sets. So, watercolor melon on page 4 is not one that I would have bought normally, but I thought it was cute. So, and I've seen some extra things that people have created with making a pizza out of the little triangular shape thing. So it's got some options to it. Now, these are not my original creations. These are ones that I saw and just thought they were so cute. So this one's by Heidi Collins. Isn't that adorable? It's a nice little sort of Valentine's-y one. So I had lots of projects for Valentine's. Obviously, we started with the bees, and then we kind of got off track, and I never got back on. It shrinks like your clothes do. Right? And here's one from Kayla, what's her name? Kayla Renee Macaulay, I think is her name. She's in the UK. I kind of modified what she did on hers, but isn't this one fun? That's using the Ray of Lights background stamp. But I thought it was kind of fun. She had a different sentiment on hers and some different embellishments, but kind of fun, nice and bright. Great way to say hello, right? So that's the watercolor melon. And then Sunny Days was next week's, or not next week, sorry, because we'll be at the end of the month because it ends on Thursday. Was supposed to be today's. Sorry, I'm just grabbing it. It's in a different area here. My desk, my other desk is full. So yes, I have 2 desks. So it goes with the Brighter Skies bundle, which is in the mini catalog. which was another one that I wasn't going to get. But look at this paper. Isn't this fun? It's got some bees. It's got some solid prints. Sorry, I've laid out for a scrapbook page here. So some fun strawberries, which would go with great with our strawberry set that we had not too long ago. Here's some fun. It's not my watermelon card, but thank you, Glenda. I did case it. Oops, that's not part of this Sweets products here. This sunny paper, which you'll see in a minute on a different card. Oops, that's upside down. What else do we got here? Sorry, I'm not super organized this morning. Some lovely rainbows. You've probably seen all of this paper. This one is gorgeous. For all your springtime cards that you're going to be making soon. I think I've shown, oh, this one I missed. So the dies from the, I don't have the die set handy, but there's a couple cloud dies that will cut out the images from this paper. So that's most of the papers in that set. And it is fun. Here's the dice here. So there's lots of clouds. There's some like ruffles, which could be grass or a cloud line. There's raindrops, circles, some flowers, a little lightning bolt. So lots of good options there for that one. I will create with that one because it is in the mini catalog. But if you want the paper for free, you'll want to get it before Thursday. We've already touched on the Flight and Air. We did that one way back at the beginning of the month. I didn't get Cradled in Love because I have no need for Cradled in Love. Soft and Stippled is the paper that we're going to use today, and we're going to pair it up with one of the $120 sets. And then we've got the Mostly Adored paper. So this was one of the ones that I created with, that I was going to show you 2 weeks ago, with the Fluffiest Friends, which is from the online exclusives, and the Adoring Hearts. I also made one with that paper. So here's the little card that I created with that one. And that's the Adoring, or Most Adored paper, which is beautiful. You get a ton of it, and it's foiled on one side and not on the other. So it's great. And then with the Adoring Hearts, which I got in my stamp camp that I did last month, I just did a quick one with just this little flowery stamp here. I made a wreath, and then I used a piece of that paper cut with the dies from The Brightest Skies. Isn't that cute? I think I posted this little beaver as, I can't remember what I did. I did this as a sketch for our team. This was one of my sketch layouts from last month. So that one is just simple and uses the little heart paper from that as well. So it is gorgeous. Sort of making a pile to the side here. And then we've got the gems. Most of this you've probably already all seen all this stuff, but I just want to remind you how gorgeous this stuff is and that you need it before it's gone. Oh, and I missed some ribbon, which we're going to use on the card today. There's some pool party ribbon here. I don't want to show you the card, but we're going to get to it real quick here. Oh, I don't know what I did with the ribbon. I might have to cut a new piece. I pre-cut it. Here it is. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? This would be great for any of your Easter projects, spring projects that you're going to do. I'll leave it there just in case I do need to cut one. And then quickly over, we did feature the Heartfelt Hellos with the other set that it matches, the Heartfelt Hexagon, and then the Punch. We featured that at the beginning of the month too, which I'll quickly show you. Heartfelt Hellos, and then these were the cards that we created in the live that may jog your memory. So cute, right? Okay. And then we're getting on to the good stuff. And then we've got Trusty Tools Bundle, which is I've stocked up on because I want to create for Father's Day with those ones. So this was an inspired one from Norella. I cannot pronounce her name. Her last name, Fergigia? I don't know. Norella. I used to be one of our artisans, actually. So this is just a cute one, tearing the paper, and then I fussy cut out all the little images from the paper. So it's super cute. Do I have that paper handy? Yes, I do. So I have my little baggie of goodies, but it's got tools. It's got the measuring tape paper, which you'll see on the next piece. And then it's just got some plain prints on the other side. Some nuts and bolts. Cool stripes. So this is great to have for masculine cards too, to have this free paper on hand, and then you can use it going forward. So you've got lots of tools in your paper to cut out. There's such a variety there. I wish they had dies, but actually I think I didn't get the stamp set. I think there actually is in the dies. Glenda can probably confirm that for me because I think she purchased it. I think some of the dies do cut out a few of the tools to help you out. So here's another one. And I use the perennial postage greeting. So that's just a piece of paper, just the cutout tools, and a couple little embellishments on there. Nice and simple. And then I haven't done the inside yet. Isn't that cute? So lots of possibilities with that paper that you'll want to get. And then Jungle Pals. It's so cute. Here it is. Got the little meerkat and the sloth and the toucan and the tiger and the alligator. So adorable. And there are dies that go with it, which these are great because it's got a tree, a vine, lots of grassy sort of things and leaves, and then a die to cut out all of the animals. So wonderful set of dies there that lots of use afterwards. So here is that paper from the Sunny Days, and this one is Erica Kerwin from Pink Buckaroo. She did this card. I just cased it. Isn't that cute? Yeah, that's what I thought, Glenda. Perfect. Thank you for confirming that for me. Isn't that cute? And then this one was one of our artisans, Verna Shapiro. I changed a few things from hers, but this one is super cute. I love the little sloth. But that's the vine, and then that lovely, I don't know, grassy, leafy sort of border that's in the die set. And then I brought in the bee little embellishments. I can't remember what those are called. Flowers and hearts or something like that. Isn't that cute? Okay, one more, I think. Nope, we're at the one we're going to use today. That was quick and painless, right? And then I didn't get the detailed dogwoods, but it is gorgeous. And then obviously we're into joining if you want. So that pairs up with the Petal Park Builder Punch that we had in the annual catalog, or still is there right now. So it cuts out all the flowers, and I've done a few videos on that, so you can look back. But Softly Sophisticated is what we're going to play with today. Let me grab it off my table. Here it is here. It's got some great greetings and lots of flowery and images, and then it comes with an embossing folder. And I think I've used this on a few different cards, but it's gorgeous. So who wants to see the card we're going to create today? Tell me in the comments while I sort of get myself organized here. Grab everything that we need. Of course you want to see it, right? That's what you come here for. Right. You love the jungle pal. The jungle pals are so cute. Here it is. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Let's have a quick look at the paper too. Get my little bits that I've cut up here out of it. So it's got a great page with lots of florals that you can cut out. Now it pairs up with the stippled, oh, what is it called? Oh, I can't remember the name of it. Glenda will have it before I even get to it. Something stippled. I didn't get the set, so that's why it's not in my brain at all. Stippled roses. See, I knew you'd get it before me, Glenda. You're on the ball. You're on the ball this morning. So the stamp set is gorgeous. It's just, I don't know. Wasn't one that I needed. I can't change my mind. It happens all the time. So there's some great sort of patterned linen sort of look. Florals on the back. Nice coral on that back. With some lovely flowers and just some neutral patterns. It's that back where we had that textured paper where they took pictures of fabric and rugs and wood grains and all that. It kind of reminds me of that paper. So you've got a couple little, like, these would be very good for like a masculine card. So they're very neutral. Beautiful florals there. This one, I definitely use the back of that one. And then we might just be into repeats here. Yeah. Okay, so the paper is gorgeous. So all I did was I cut out flowers out of that sheet that has the neutral flowers on it, and then I embossed, if you can see with the embossing folder, on my back piece of paper. You got my back. Awesome. I love it. So let's build this card. Now I did not write down, there's my piece of paper. Oh, I'll show you the inside. So I just cut out a piece from the edge of your designer series paper. So that's a great way to use up those edge pieces that you may otherwise just toss away. So my base is Pool Party because I wanted to use this beautiful Pool Party ribbon that we got for free in the catalog. And then I brought in, oh, I didn't measure any of these. I apologize, guys. And this one's actually too big for what is on this one, but that's okay. We'll roll with it, right? And I'm going to run out of seal. I've been busy with work and haven't been down here very much. So everything's out and everything's disorganized, and you know how it is. Good morning, Barb. Oops. My goodness. So we'll just attach this down to the card front. And this would be our standard 5 1/4 by 4 piece. And then I've cut this one just a 1/4 inch smaller, so those measurements are not coming to my brain right at the moment. And we're just going to layer that right on top. And then, oh, I didn't emboss my piece of paper. So I've just taken a piece, I think it's 2.5 inches by 5 1/4, or no, whatever this one is. It's going to fit right on that. I should measure it so I can tell you. It is, this is not a very good ruler to measure with. I would say that it is 3 15/16 by 5 1/8. That white, basic white piece. So 2.5 by 5 1/8. And I'm just going to emboss this very quickly because I didn't do it ahead of time. So tell me what you're up to on this lovely Saturday morning. It's a little doomy and gloomy here. I don't know if we're going to get rain, snow. I don't know. We had beautiful sun yesterday. There we go. So that's, look at, isn't that gorgeous? You need this. You need this embossing folder in your life. So we'll just attach that down. This card is not complicated at all, but it packs a punch, I would say. So we're just attaching that down, nice and easy, and then we'll go ahead and we'll put, oh no, we'll leave that for 2 seconds. Then I've taken just some sprigs from the Gorgeously Made dies, and I've just cut those out of basic white to layer in behind. So I'll just go ahead and put those down. And no rhyme or reason to where they go. You just kind of want them centered-ish. And if you've got little bits sticking out or they're too long or that sort of thing, just trim them down. Like that one looks like it was kind of off in the wilderness. And you can use Tombow if you prefer to stick those down, but all the little elements are going to go on top of that, so they'll hold down okay for us. So I'm just going to grab a scrap piece of paper because we're going to do a bit of blending. So here's just my fussy cut flowers. Nice and easy, right? Make sure I'm on screen. Not really. I swear my desk has shrunk. Or my camera's like gotten closer to me. I don't know what's going on here, but we're making it work, right? Blue skies in Lloydminster. Well, that's a good thing, Barb. So I am just going to take my Highland Heather and I'm going to just blend a little bit of color into my roses. Now this little brush is not a Stampin' Up one. I got these long before Stampin' Up even introduced ours, but I like that it's teeny tiny and that I can get into these little tight spaces. You could also use a dauber, but I actually don't have a purple. I don't use purple very often, so I don't actually have a dauber that's purple-ish, but you just want to add a little bit of color to those. And then we're going to do a different technique on the leaves. So you can make the centers dark. Hopefully I'm not wiggling the camera too much on you guys. And I need to move up. You tell me when you can't see what I'm doing. Because I got a lag there on my second device here with Facebook. And I'm actually down too far that I'm actually not even seeing. I'm down too far to read the comments that I can't even see what I'm doing. Stops the video when you scroll down too far. So just a bit of color there, or a lot of color. If you love purple, it's totally your call. And then I'm going to come in with my Old Olive watercolor pencil, and I'm just going to do down the seams with a little bit of force, because I do want some color and I do want it to stay there once I blend it. Sort of just down the centers. You can kind of like barely see where they've done some shading areas for you. You can improvise a little bit there. I mean, you all know what a leaf on a rose looks like, I would hope. What's your favorite color of rose? Do you like purple roses? Oops, I missed one. I don't know, is there even such a thing as a purple rose? I'm not a gardener. So I would not know. You love the little tiny, yeah, they came in a set, Holly. I think I got them from, that lovely Amazon place, where I got 3 or 4 little tiny ones, and then the sizes up that Stampin' Up now carries. So I have both now, but I like those little ones for tight spaces, and they're mainly colors that I don't use very often. So just quickly, you'll see like when you go into sort of where the pattern is so tight that sometimes you don't know where the rose ends and the leaf starts, so you just kind of got to improvise. You can always go back in and shade it out a bit more if you need to. So just quickly, I love quick watercoloring. I'm just giving these a quick brush over to blend out that color a little bit, and then I'll hold it up so you can see it. You like light pink roses. My grandma used to always buy me for Easter a little mini rose. And I did have a garden full of them, or a flower bed full of them at my old house. Hopefully the new lady there that bought my house is enjoying them. But yeah, I used to always get a mini rose for Easter in different colors. I like yellow ones, I would say. Oops, I missed doing this one. And then I'll hold it up 2 seconds here. I can't read comments in color. Watercoloring does not have to be intimidating. You can see how fast I could do that. You can even, if you want a brighter leaf, which I don't know that you would on sort of this stamp design, but you could always use your blends as well. Oops, I don't think that's a leaf. I think that's the bottom of the flower, but that's okay. And if you wanted to, even you could come in and color with a little bit darker with the Highland Heather blend too, if you wanted. So look how beautiful those turned out. Aren't they gorgeous? You're not partial to roses, eh, Glenda? All right. Well, I can't keep most things alive, so roses seem to be, you know, kind of one of those non-being able to kill things. I'm partial to hydrangeas because they seem to be, for me, very kill-proof. I have a great big one out in front of my house. Once we got the sign off from the builders, we kind of ripped out the garden and the crappy plants that they put in. Yellow roses are your favorite, Holly? What's the meaning? They have a great sentiment. Oh, definitely, yes. Yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of put this down, stage it where I want it, and then I'm going to kind of figure out where I want my other ones. And then the bottom ones are going to go down flat, and then, oops, I got water on my desk here. The bottom ones are going to go down flat, and then I've obviously, you just watch me put dimensionals onto my big one. So just kind of play around. If you have elements of the roses that are sticking out that you don't really care for, go ahead and cut them off. You want it to look aesthetically pleasing once you sort of layer them. I'm going to stick that there. I think I like that placement. What do you guys think? Oops, I didn't grab a piece of paper for our sentiment, but that's okay. I've got it right beside me. And then you kind of got to remember where you kind of had that placed so that you can put it down. And then I see a little stem of my leaves sticking out here. So I'm just going to slip my scissors under here gently and cut that off. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Nice way to bring in your dyes. Use your dyes, and also use up that paper. Got that paper for free. Cut those roses up and bring them in. Okay, then I grabbed a happy birthday sentiment from Best Family Ever because this set is so fun. I just gotta find happy birthday because there's lots of words on there. So this one is a fun set because you can build all the names and, you know, build in with your words and stuff like that and build out a sentence if you want to. Sorry, I got a little lost for words there, what I was saying. Gorgeous. You like it, eh, Glenda? Oops. So I've just grabbed a little strip of basic white, and I'm just going to stamp in my Highland Heather to bring in my purple. Oh, I didn't put my ribbon down. You guys, you've got to tell me about my ribbon. Hang on. I see it to the side here. Oh my goodness. Good thing I haven't really stuck this down well. So just pull that up. Stick it down before you put the rest of your stuff down. And you can use tear and tape, or you can just use the seal to attach that down. And I'm just going to pull off these little pieces of the leaves that it pulled off. And then we'll put this back down. Silly me. Take a couple weeks off and I'm just right off my game, eh? So I'm just going to do an angle cut here on the end of the birthday sentiment. Now you're reminding me. Thanks, Glenda. You see, you got my back. Oh, goodness. I've been looking at it for the last couple minutes, too, and then I go and forget it. Oh, my Lord. It's going to be one of those days. All right. So let's trim that off, and then we've just got a cute little sentiment, and I'm just going to put that flat down. Sort of right on the roses. I kind of don't want to cover up that big one, so I am going to put it down a little bit, and I cut that, whoops, totally on an angle. Try and make the edge even. Where should I put it? Top or sort of bottomish? What do you think? Keeping it real. Right? You tell me, top or bottom, while I sort of get organized for doing the inside with you. I can't decide. whether I like it on the top or the bottom. This will be a card that you could possibly win, so your input is important. Lower, Holly says. Okay, Glenda, what do you think? And Barb, if you're still out there. Bottom, for Barb, bottom-ish. Okay, well, we've got bottom out of the 2 out of the 3, so how about right here? Does that look good? I think that looks pretty good there. I'll seal it down, and then I'll grab my scrap paper back here. And then all I did on the inside of the original was just do a little bit of blending, and then I attached the flowers. So nothing too crazy going on in the inside. And I will have to find a different stamp set because I don't have that stippled roses to decorate my envelope. But so just on the corner, and you're done. Looks beautiful. And then we'll attach this down. Put a lot of glue on there so we get all the edges and stuff that we cut down. And then we'll just go like that. Oops, I didn't get that quite to the bottom there. So let's just do a little haircut. And then we'll attach this to the inside. So I will finish the envelope afterwards. And then whoever wins this will have a finished card to send out with the envelope as well. There we go. And then we need some bling. So I brought in the, what are these things called? Purple Fine Shimmer Gems. They come in Berry Burst, Gorgeous Grape, and Highland Heather. Of course, because I've used Highland Heather, I've brought in the Highland Heather ones. And I should grab my Take Your Pick tool instead of using my scissors. Don't do what I do, friends. I mean, it's okay, but you should use your Take Your Pick tool. Normally with my scissors, I grab the dot and not the glue. And then one more. How many do I got there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Want to do 3s, 5s. Oops, see, like I just did there. And then this one I kind of tucked right underneath that leaf there. We'll get this piece of paper out of the way so I can show you some extra ones. Isn't that pretty? I love it. It's gorgeous. I'll hold it up. Oh yes, that's a smart idea, Glenda. Put some DSP on the envelope too. That's probably what I'll do. Pretty, right? So that's Softly Sophisticated with the embossing folder. You do have to get $120 purchase with that, but that's easy to do, right, friends? Okay, and then I've got a couple just simple cards that I did with the paper and the stamp set, and focusing more on the embossing folder there. So isn't that pretty? And that's bringing in the free embellishments as well. So that's just a piece of paper cut at, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch maybe, and just layered on with Lost Lagoon. So it's Lost Lagoon and Pretty Pink, or no, Petal Pink. Pretty Pink, I don't know where that came from. And then this one using the back side of one of the papers. It's more neutral, Moody Mauve, and our Pebble Path. And then those Gorgeous, because I think they came back in stock. I didn't go back in and check to see if they were out of stock again. This is an online exclusive of the Dragonfly and Birds. So you get gold dragonflies and birds, and they're beautiful. Remember our butterflies that we have that are like that? So I've just used the birds on this one, but it turned out very pretty. This paper looks like it's a little bit off kilter. I don't know. It's kind of bugging out my eyes. I don't know about you guys. But that's a few quick and easy, simple ones. I'll have some extra ones on Wednesday, and then I haven't built a scrapbook page yet, so that's on today's to-do list for tomorrow for you to have a peek at. I'm a little behind schedule, so bear with me as I get things posted and organized again. Get life back in order. So, as I say, Sale-A-Bration ends Thursday the 29th, and if you want anything out of here, you want to get it now because you are never going to see it again. unless demonstrators are selling off the extra stuff they got. They are in stock. Perfect, Glenda. I knew they were out for a really long time, and then they came back. Also, Paper Pumpkin, I just posted yesterday about that. The Meandering Meadows suite that matches up with the next Paper Pumpkin kit is not back in stock in some parts of it until March the 11th. So if you don't already have it, get the kit, and then you have, after that, you can order the paper or whatever you need to match up with that set. Unfortunately, it is very popular, which, I mean, that's not unfortunate, but it's very popular, and so it's out of stock right now. But Stampin' Up! Is working as fast as they can to get it back in stock for us, so we appreciate that from them. That's it, my friends. Anybody got any questions or anything like that? If not, I will let you head off for the day, and thank you for joining me. I appreciate you all and your patience while I get life and work and everything in order and keep on track. No questions. All right, friends. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Have a wonderful weekend. And I will see, actually, nope, you will not see me next week. Let me just grab my calendar here real quick. I am at a stamp camp next week. So I will be back on the 9th of March. We're already into March. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness me. And then we'll get into Easter and St. Patrick's Day and all that fun stuff. So check my pages this week for all the goodies, the extra goodies that you love. And Sunday I will hopefully have a scrapbook page up. If not, it'll be an old one that I'll just post. But I will be working like mad this afternoon to get things done. And yeah. All right, friends. Thank you. It was wonderful to see you all this morning. And I will see you on March the 9th. Take care. Paper hugs. Bye-bye.